People don't understand how beautiful Instagram is.
Yeah, no, no, yeah.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Y'all are seeing two very special guests here today. This is the first type of video I'm doing like this.
Hey guys, I'm Kamron.
I'm Shurdelle, like Chanel, but with the Shurdelle.
I'm gonna keep this as controlled as I possibly can with the topic
because
I'm
length of
control.
time.
I'm bad at that.
I really admire these two.
I'm not recording.
You're lying.
I'm joking.
I was just about to say I need to go like put something on my lips just so.
But I look at their Instagrams all the time, whether it's their stories or their posts on their profiles, because it's just cool. And they don't think they're cool, which is actually more fascinating
guys,
than
we're very
anything
lame.
else.
We think we're real lame, like our days are so...
No, but I think it goes to show like it's cool to be yourself, and that's really
Back
inspiring.
into where I was.
Come crap. Point those toes.
What is wrong with you? You're on somebody's vlog. Do you have any kind of behavior?
We're going to talk about a lot of different topics around the vein of who you are as a person and how that affects what you present as a person, especially as it relates to social media. Now, this is the first time I'm actually meeting these two in person. And
Yeah, but we're basically sisters.
yeah, we just talked for like a half hour and then I had to cut and be like, hold on, we have to do it for the vlog. But they have an energy online, and I feel like when your energy is positive, it attracts a lot of good people to that.
For sure. I definitely believe in like vibrations.
I know she's going to say that.
You know, like vibration.
No, she just says this all the time. I'm just
I
like,
do. I believe in
Since
it.
when I
I believe in frequencies.
it's like I think it's a new word for her vibrations. It
And
started-
frequencies.
And frequencies.
I just believe that we as humans, like, we vibrate on certain frequencies, and some people, there are people that you vibe with, and
No, that's true.
It's
You have
just
some
the truth,
people
yeah.
you just meet off the bat and you'll just connect and things just flow from there. So.
listen.
Alright, so we'll start with both you guys. How do y'all know each other?
I really didn't like her.
See, I told you guys.
But that's how the best friendships start, when you don't like someone.
That's true.
Because I'm 4 years older than you. I'm 3 years older than her.
What's cool?
St. Joseph's Convent, San Fernando.
Fired Ali. Guys, go by
You're
him for all the
fired.
lessons needs.
St. Joseph Convent, Port of Spain.
Sisters. I knew about her when she came into school. She was like a Form 1, a Rasta Form 1. And
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll show you
So
after.
cute.
Oh my gosh, you should so do a video and let's put some rasta right here. It was a big thing because her brother Kyle was like a big, huge thing. Like he was a jerker.
Chicken, like, you a jerk, Anna. You a jerk.
So
Anna.
Guy and all the like they were jerkers. So she came in on her brother's hype. And I was in Form 4, I believe. And I was just like, no, I'm not having this. I'm not gonna follow the crowd. I'm gonna go and be her friend and touch her ass. I'm like, I'm off for that, so I don't like her. But then I think I met her. I think I was on the Form 1 block and we started to talk.
I didn't know who she was. So I didn't even know she wasn't, like, she didn't like me.
I really can't remember details, but all I know I ended up in her house soon after. Like,
Yeah, to spend the night.
and
When you spend any night, you know a vibe,
yeah,
a vibration.
So that's been
There
like
was a vibration.
how much years ago that was?
That was
20 years ago, guys.
No, it wasn't
Wait,
20.
how old are you now?
I'm 21.
And
Oh, you're so young still. Oh my
I'm
gosh.
24, turning 25.
Oh, you still young too. I say this because I like aborted onto my 20s now.
Oh.
Not really, like I'm turning 29.
Yeah, it's basically 30.
In a couple of weeks, yeah.
What
And that's basically 30. No, I'm telling you, I almost had a panic attack.
I'm turning 25 and I was telling Kamron the other day, I don't know if this is weird. I was like, I have to stop tracking young boys. Like, I'm just like, I have to go, like, it's not a 21-year-old anymore, 22, like, I have to go, like, I need to up my, you know?
Yes.
And I didn't realize that until, like the other day, I was just like, wait.
She
have some
is.
stuff together. Oh, I
Very.
don't want someone who's like an engineer, who has an
Shurdelle,
8
this
to
vlog
4.
is not about
I
you.
definitely want, hold on, I definitely want someone who, you know, who has traveled a lot. I want to buy a boat.
Yes.
Or maybe we're going to have a boat as well, just by the way.
When you speak it into existence, it's
Is
going
it-
to happen.
is it
It's
true?
going to happen. The reason why I'm asking this is because I know about these. Well, I know about Shurdelle. I didn't know about Kamron. Aaron was the one who mentioned that
How awesome she is!
he said there's another person who's been with Shurdelle, and then when I spoke to you, that's when she told me about you, and then when I checked your profile, I was like, if Shurdelle profile real bad, yours on the same level too.
Profile. My Instagram is trash right now.
It's better
gonna have a
because
talk
you
about this.
yellows, you're seeing,
We're
you
gonna
know,
talk about this
consistency.
because they seem to have issues with realizing how fantastic they clearly are. If you go to their profiles, you'll be amazed as well as to see how put together and how well presented it is. It almost comes across as calculated, like if each post has a strategy or some kind of thinking process behind it. But funny enough, it doesn't. Like I was talking to Shurdelle just now and she's telling me, this is like, how does does it happen for you?
Honestly, I'll be like, wait, but I didn't post in 5 days. I need to post tonight. Go through my stuff. Oh, this looks good. I'll see the picture. I'll be like, okay, what does this make me feel like? What words I want to use with it. I'm a photographer, but I love photography, but I love how when you mix graphic design with it, it just says way more. So that's what I'm trying to do now. Lashley.
Big up to Lashelle.
She's an illustrator, because I don't have a graphic style, but I know what I want. I'll message her and she will work it up. We'll go back and forth. I'll be like, okay, well, this is it. And then I'll go in the toilet for a long time and write out my words, because toilet time for me
like 5
is where I
hours
hear
in
from
toilet.
God, to be quite honest. And then I will write it out, and then I'll put my hashtag and I'll press post.
There's no science behind
From
it.
the goat herself.
Do you look at her profile and get inspiration, or vice versa?
No.
Or do you look at anybody's profile and get inspiration and say, I want to go for this theme or look?
My inspiration comes from Pinterest. In my free time, that's what I do. Say I have a free 2 hours, you will see me on Pinterest all the time. I'll just be scrolling, because I like to fill my eyes and my hearing gated, because for me, as a photographer, if I see crap, I think crap is okay. So for me, I try to follow great accounts, because that becomes the standard for me. But for me, the story is the most important part. So we follow great accounts. I'm just like, you see like Design by Spirit account, a Scarves account. Do you see even this account called Pantone or like a Koshi? Like those accounts to me are great.
Good photography.
Yeah.
You definitely.
I think a lot of people take that for granted as well. Like, you tend to just follow your friends, or people just generally follow their friends.
3/4 of our friends are not followed by me.
Because
Yeah.
I tell my friends that. We tell our friends that.
Yeah,
I say,
be like, your
profile's
account is
trash,
crap,
so we're not gonna,
and
we're not gonna follow you.
And my friends, like I remember like LaShawn, like
Shout out
she
to
messaged
Shawnee.
me and she was like, I have to go and buy some stuff from Unfold now, because if your account looking good, mine have to look good as well, because I am your friend. I was like, thank you so much.
You see, but then you're like inspiring change. You're like inspiring people to
We
actually
need
get
to,
to
because
that standard.
like some people just out here doing trash.
I think because we know it's in line with our career path, and
Yeah.
it's something that, and like we understand the power of Instagram. It's like the first impression. Like right now, like if I heard about you, I'll go to your account
Yeah,
first.
to see what's
So for me, I'm
happening
just
there.
like, I want to see, and if your account is all over, I'm just like, well, first of all, she is not really a creative. She don't care about how stuff look. She doesn't have a strong sense of identity, because I can't even hear her voice on her page.
Yeah, you don't know somebody. The first thing you do is either Facebook them, or you go on Instagram
Exactly.
to see, one, who they're possibly on Facebook, if who
Yeah.
you're friends with,
Yeah.
to see if you all have connections, or two, like what is their history, was it posting history,
Yeah.
what are the kind of things that they share. You know what people I unfriend on my Facebook, because they just had all these negative,
And even their bio.
wordless comments
Like,
and
fix
shares
your
and
bio.
posts. First of all, if you see when you start to put all kind of extra bedazzling things in your
Oh, like,
bio,
I'm like, I'm over
and you
it.
have these emojis and comments that's
And
talking
different
about
kind of fonts. I'm just like,
And
much,
like,
it's too much.
listen, and when you put like the extra things on the letters of your name,
boy 868 with a cool face emoji. I don't care about
even
you.
your username, like when you put a crazy username,
People can't even find
how
you.
can you? Yeah. So like there are definitely do's and don'ts. Again, your sense of professionalism and self. You are
Yeah.
what you think of yourself as well. Instagram for me is like your first point
Yeah.
that people are gonna
Point
have
of
access
impression.
to you. Yeah, visually especially. Yeah. So you're right.
And first
Have any and
impressions
everything.
count.
Yeah, you can't just have any and
Yeah.
anything. Especially like things like curse. So for me, I have a no cursing policy on my Instagram. I wouldn't put that out there. And I think we just subtly have a lot of things that we put into our profiles or social media that we're not really aware are things that actually make the difference or make it clear who you are now.
Yeah.
What is your field?
girl.
Because I was like, okay, so what is it? She had ideator
Wow.
in her description.
She said you're a girl.
Is it right? Did I say it right? Ideator. And I was like, okay, what is that? It sounds cool, but what is it?
It's somebody who comes up with ideas for projects, and one of my mentors is actually the person who introduced that term to me. His job description or job title in one of his jobs was ideator, and he's a creative strategist. That's what he refers to himself to as now. Yeah, so an ideator is somebody who comes up with ideas for if you want to launch a project, if you want to launch a brand, and you want to figure out how to creatively express that online. I'm a person. I do creative direction as well, and I do social media management and consultation.
But don't you think that you have to have some element of creativity that's on a different level to be able to have those types of jobs?
Yeah, for sure.
So you can't say you're not cool, because you have to be cool in order to be like, you can't be a stuck-up person, stiff on thing and walk into a space and expect people to take you seriously if you're trying to convey ideas. If you look cool, you have me soul. Gotta have some genius going on in her mind.
Thanks. I don't know what to say. I guess so. You're right.
Like the amount of times I cannot hold back on something, I'm just like, it doesn't look good.
Twitter is where I am myself. Twitter is the place where you can literally say anything and I feel like nobody would judge you because everybody's just like so themselves on there.
I feel like if I put, how many times I put anything out, does make me just freeze up on the whole process. And
You need to just start tweeting.
I tell people my dreams and stuff on Twitter.
Like Twitter is like the you could literally, there's like an unspoken code that you could literally say anything on here and get away with.
I dreamt I kissed
Please don't.
MM.
Masha.
And I posted up on Twitter. I was just like, how did I even dream? And it was like such a real dream. Like it was after practice.
It's really just your thoughts. It's
your thoughts and your thumbs.
Yeah.
I know on my grade stuff that will get likes and stuff that won't get likes. But for me, I do it for one person who needs it.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sorry, and and I don't wanna likes like no. Of course it matters, but like leave it there. It doesn't matter because it was for someone.
Even Instagram calls likes vanity metrics. Like it's not even
really engagement.
Yeah.
Because on that note, when I was checking you guys' Instagram out, one of the things that really stood out is the fact that y'all get a lot of likes as one, but two, your comment section, your comments are like in the dozens of, if it doesn't reach hundreds, and I'm like, how do you get people to?
I think
conversation.
that's definitely a big thing. I think for us, a lot of my friends complain about the fact that our captions are too long, but at the end of the day,
I don't care, Rachel.
No, I literally.
I called you.
Yeah, they always talk about that. But at the end of the day, for me, on Instagram, there are so many fake people, fake profiles. For me personally, when I go on Instagram and I go on somebody's profile, I want to see them. I want to feel like there's a person at the other end of the phone.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel like I'm following somebody who's just like, and I'm probably gonna get real flack for this, but there are people who like post their pictures with song lyrics alone. I'm like, I don't know who you are through this. Like,
I know Vibes Cartel.
yeah.
But who are you?
Yeah, but like, and that's me personally. I want somebody to come onto my profile and leave inspired or encouraged in some way.
At the end of the day, when Instagram was a now thing, it was supposed to be a visual platform. Full stop. But it has evolved, meaning like now it's a place where you're supposed to engage.
Yeah.
Right.
And brands recognized it.
Yeah.
Like on Instagram, the algorithms are built off of that engagement. It's built off of you talking
like
to
something now.
Right.
Exactly.
You can't buy comments.
And you can buy followers, but you can't buy someone buying your product.
Yeah, because they always say that when you have whatever amount of followers you have, if you decide to build a brand or something out of it that you have to sell, less than 10% of your followers would actually buy what you're selling,
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
One of the reasons I believe that we have so much engagement is because we talk, we engage our audience, we talk to them, we put our hearts out.
So what happens in the instant where you put out something to engage conversation and nobody really responds or takes it on? Next post, on to the next.
That never really happens.
That's not gonna happen with these guys.
Okay, so let me ask a question. Why do y'all think, because did y'all go into this with this mindset of, listen, I'm going to create an Instagram profile and I'm going to have conversations with my friends on this Instagram?
No.
So at what point did it evolve to that? And
When I met Christophe Pear, designed by Spirit.
How does she not know who Christophe is?
Knows the story, guys.
I probably don't know probably doesn't face.
Remember, show you the fellow Instagram that in black and white?
Yeah, the graphic guy. No, the graphic. Yeah, he showed me this.
I
Yeah.
was like, look at this man Instagram. So why my Instagram will look so?
I know, right?
Ollie, so I have a pot of water boiling. Let me just go take it off real quick.
At what
Christophe,
point?
right.
Yeah, so for me, my Instagram was song caption. And at that point in time, I didn't know who I was. So I didn't even know I wanted to be a photographer. I didn't even know I wanted, like, that I love social media. It's a place where you post.
Yeah.
So pictures of me, pictures of my friends, pictures of my food, real food, pictures of a bag. But then I met Christophe Pear. I saw his account and I was like, wow, it's so beautiful. Like, I want to have a nice account too.
Gosh.
So then I told him to go through my all my posts and just
tell me
like
what to
the
delete.
ones that
you do, yeah.
that I should keep, and I'll just delete
the
the
ones.
rest. Because they didn't have archive at a point in time, so you really have to delete it.
I forget how archive, what kind of thing.
So
I just found out now.
Yeah,
no,
no,
if you go on my
archive is,
profile-
what is archive, just for Aaron?
archive is when you say I don't want this post anymore on my
You
profile.
archive it.
I
So it's
press
not deleted,
archive.
but it's not showing up on your profile.
Yeah.
So like if you want your profile, that's why their profile is laid out a particular way. Because if before it had pictures, I was showing off the
Yeah, like I archived a posting about recess.
their podcast, which
Our
is very
podcast.
awesome. You
I'm
should
real
check it out.
extreme, guys.
So for me, guys, like I said, my Instagram is a hot mess right now. So I mean,
It is not.
So-
it is far from.
I didn't have an aesthetic. And then I was like,
Same.
I need to get my profile in order. So I told myself I like color. What people do sometimes is they base it on a color. I don't like any one color enough. So I was like, I'll just do like color. And so I just started taking pictures on my content a certain way so that it would look good. And we plan our grids out using external apps.
What does that mean? You plan your grids out?
So those apps allow you to add your pictures to see how it would look before you
actually
post them.
it.
Instagram
That's
preview
a good tip.
as well.
You know.
You know.
That's the one we use.
So that empty grid, so you could like plan out which post you want. So
in the order that you want
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
And, yeah. So you do plan it out to some degree ahead of.
I plan it out the night of. So I'll like, so before I post it on my account,
You'll check to see if
I'll
it
check
looks
to
good.
see if it,
How it
if
looks
like,
in
yeah.
compare. Okay.
I do this. I'm similar. I'm trying. I want to be the person that
Has 10
has
posts.
10 posts planned and lined up. I'm not that person yet.
I have a million pictures, but
So the stories would work well for you then.
yeah, I use the Instagram tool stories more than I actually post on my grid. So I don't really post here as often. I post here more often. And it's because you could become so engaged and you could actually have a conversation with people.
Yeah.
You could interact with them. You
ask
could do
questions,
polls.
you
You
could-
could get
Yeah, I
feedback.
just realized that the other day when we were doing the haircut one, and I did the poll saying, Shurdelle, you cut my hair.
People
and then I
love
saw
a
how
lot
many
more
people actually,
interactive.
People
yeah,
love to like weigh in on
On
they
your
feel
life.
more connected, which means when you post the video,
they would actually go to tune in.
Exactly.
Yeah, because it's like
Yeah.
I was a part of this.
Yeah,
So
I
for
helped
these
make that
stories,
decision.
Yeah.
like the place I spend most of my time on. And guys, my
And then
story.
more people, generally, more
Watch-
people
watch
watch
your
your
stories.
stories than look at your Instagram.
And when you see my stories,
You're-
I don't
you're great.
spend 5 minutes on it. I spend hours on my stories.
Yours is put together real well.
And that takes time. And I'm real anal about it. Like,
Cheers. External apps.
And we buy I buy a lot of. So there's an app called Unfold,
Unfold
guys.
that everybody uses now.
Everybody uses, but not everybody pays for everything. So I'm glad that they just don't want to be cheap and it doesn't cost mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I probably find
And
that.
there are a couple other apps too.
So this
but
app,
this is the
yes,
main
so
one,
it's
and they have
saying-
templates and they have fonts.
But
Yeah.
yeah, this app gets a lot of my money because
What about Canva? Do you all use Canva?
I use
Yeah,
Canva
we
a
use
lot.
Canva.
And it's just too common, and I should be using InDesign,
Which
and
is like the
Illustrator.
legit app, like the
So-
You have to
Adobe
pay
app.
for that as well.
We pay for our.
But we have these suite. So suite. We have the suite.
You said sweet?
We have this suite.
What is
also
this? Like a
Adobe,
phone?
Adobe
No,
Creative.
the Adobe Creative
Cloud?
Suite.
Yeah.
Oh, this part of it.
I love that people are growing, but I have to like make sure that they're stretching even more, and I don't want to look like everybody else.
We stay engaged with our followers on our stories. If you're not saying anything, why am I following you?
Exactly.
Yeah. Because I always thought it would be the opposite. I always thought like, oh gosh, why are you posting so much?
Of course, that's I think
No,
that's what-
overposting is a thing.
Yeah.
Like you just don't need to be in my face 24/7.
But like you
But-
see the use of stories, like I think it's a smart way, even if you're not posting as much, because I think grid work is harder than like story work. I find it's so
Yeah.
much mileage on stories.
Yeah, there's kind of like no limit to what you could talk about
So
there.
it's almost like the visual equivalent to what Twitter offers you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Text
Yeah,
and-
Yeah,
Right.
and for me, it's funny because so many people DM me. Like it's more than my WhatsApp. Like my DMs are
Her
always
DMs are crazy. My DMs
because
are-
people always want to be like, oh my gosh, they ask me about products, about what apps I use. People message me who I don't even know. Oh my gosh, like can you tell me how much for a package?
Instagram is a platform. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all your social media.
Your social media works for your branding as well as for your
So
business.
good. Like honestly, I'm never hungry. I always have money. Thank you guys for all your support.
People would see your work and that's fine because you're excellent at what you do. But I think people would connect to you and quicker
Exactly,
come
as a
to you as a
person.
person,
Because they
yeah,
wanna
and as a
work with
service,
you. Right.
exactly, because they see who you are as a person.
In general, in the business world, relationships are what get you
Exactly.
And
wherever.
personality,
Yeah, personality.
integrity.
So the way you build relationships is being a good person.
Yeah, if you want to really get your Instagram popping or let's just be yourself.
For sure.
For sure,
Just be
authenticity
yourself.
sells.
Even if
For
being yourself
sure.
gets you 10 likes, still just
Vanity
be
metrics,
yourself.
guys, don't matter.
Yeah.
they get you 20 comments, and that's way better.
So yeah, you guys follow Shurdelle. Your Instagram is
Shurdelle Jennings. That's it.
real awesome photographer.
Appreciate.
And clearly a very excellent social media enthusiast. And then this beautiful soul here.
At Kamron with dot etc. KAM.
You brought back the etc.
I didn't brand, never took it out. Yeah. At
Okay, something of your advice,
KAMRONWITHE.ETC.
Alright, so thank you guys so much for watching. This was one of those videos that I really think and hope is insightful for y'all for future. So y'all can come back and check out the video maybe. Thank you so much for watching.
Thanks
And
for
if
having
you guys
us.
like this video, feel free to leave a comment below.
Like,
share,
comment.
like. Are y'all following my YouTube channel?
I watch your videos,
Okay, thank
but
you.
I don't know
But
if
I need the
I've
subscription.
subscribed.
Millien is such a good last
It
name.
Last
is
name,
the
like,
perfect. I to
Jesus.
the point where if an Aaron and I get married, I'm like, Aaron, I don't know if I want to change my last name.
You
or not.
shouldn't.
Caruth.